Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody to a brand new video on my channel. It's the end of the week, it is Friday, so it's a new video on my channel, and you all know what that means. It's going to be a special video today. Now, if you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're watching this video, or you don't know what is happening, what is actually going on is I decided that I'm mixing things up a little bit on my channel, and I've decided to record or do something a little bit different than playing games on my channel at the end of each week. So I told you guys that I'll be recording a Thursday or Friday. I'll be recording and uploading a video that is different from playing games. So that would be including anything that is not a game. So that could be like quizzes, or that could be like reaction videos. Now the very first video we did was a reaction video where we reacted on gaming rages, and the one last week just before this one we played the game High or Low. Now I know that's a game, but it's a little bit more different than the usual console game or the usual games I play. So that is really up the alley of more of quizzes type of things. So I hope you all are enjoying these type of videos so far. I'm extremely loving it a lot. So I've decided for today's video we're gonna go and play the toughest game of Would You Rather. So I've seen a lot of YouTubers play this, I've seen a lot of people react to playing the game Would You Rather, and I thought to myself, why not I give it a try and see how it goes with our knowledge. Now also a high or low, we have to think of a couple of things before we chose an answer. So if you would like to see the high or low and you haven't checked it out, I'll leave a link in the description of that video, so go check it out. But today we're going to play High Would You Rather, and it's also the same as last week. We have to think about our answer before answering. Now there is results. Now results include the population, like what did the majority choose. So I hope you guys understand it. We're going to play the game Would You Rather. I'm going to talk to you guys what I think, what is the answer, and we're going to try if we can get into the majority of the people. If not, we're going to see what the majority chose. And that's just going to be the game. So we're going to call it a game, but as you know, it's going to be Would You Rather. So I hope you guys are excited for this video just as I am. If you are, smash that thumbs up button. And without further ado, let's start this game of Would You Rather and see how we can do. Alright, so let's start with this Would You Rather. This is the first one. Be forced to wear wet socks for the rest of your life, or be allowed to wash your hair only once a year. Now, I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys. I already know the answer I'm going to pick, and I'm going to tell you guys why. Now, I'm going to say be forced to wear wet socks for the rest of your lives because I am really particular about my hair. I really like my hair to be soft. I actually wash it every day. Every day I shower and I wash it every day. I don't know how many of you don't wash your hair or don't wash your hair that regularly, but I wash it every day. And I'm really particular of my hair. When I don't wash it for one day, it starts itching and really irritates me, and it gets that oily look. So personally, I don't really like my hair to be looked at like that. So I always wash my hair every day, and if I don't get to wash my hair one day, I feel it the next day. Honestly, I feel it. Now wet socks is really not that bad for me. A lot of people would say you get sick of wet socks because your feet get cold. I honestly think, and when I was smaller, I did it a lot. I ran into water with my socks or my shoes, and then the socks already got wet. So in the beginning it's cold, but actually it really warms your feet. So to be honest, I'm going to choose be forced with wet socks for the rest of your life. And I'm going to... Oh, 59%. Okay, so we got the majority people. Okay, so the first one we got the majority. And also, to be honest, I'm really not that... I don't really wear socks that much. So that's also one reason I'd say the socks one. Okay, so we got in the majority, 59%. That's actually really good. Next one. Have fingers as tongues or have tongues as fingers. I heard about this one before. Let me just... Have fingers as a tongue or have tongues as fingers. Okay, so you can rather have your tongue as a finger, or you can have tongues as fingers. So you can either choose to have a finger in your mouth or have tongues on your hand. Now my question is, does the tongue, if you put the tongues on your fingers, does it work the same way that you can keep touching things or you keep tasting things? That's my only question. Let's say for this sake it does not take its capabilities with it. So let's say when your tongues are fingers, it doesn't taste. When you keep touching things, it doesn't taste. So let's say for this scenario, it doesn't change, or it does change. It doesn't take the capabilities with it. So your finger will keep the taste, and then your... Alright, so would you rather have a finger as a tongue, or have tongues as fingers? Okay, so you can either choose to have a finger in your mouth or to have a lot of tongues around your hand. Now, I've heard a lot about this one. There's a lot of people that ask it. So let's say for this, because now I have a question, does the capability of the, let's say, the organ go with it? So if you put your tongues as fingers, do you taste everything that you touch? I'd say not, because how does the finger work then? So I'd say the capability stays there. So if your finger is in your mouth, you can taste with your finger. I'd say that. Let's say for this sake, we can keep it like this. So I'd say have a finger as a tongue, because it's really not that bad. If you keep having the tongues at your fingers, that would be really weird. A lot of people would look at you and find you really, really weird. So I'd say have a finger as a tongue. Have a finger as a tongue. 70% have a finger. Okay, so we got the majority again. We're smashing through this. Would you rather wear someone else's dirty underwear or use someone else's toothbrush? Okay, this is getting a little bit more difficult, to be honest. Now, I have seen there's a lot of people that is a little bit more serious about their toothbrush, because it is in someone else's mouth. So you would rather say that you would not put someone else's toothbrush in your mouth. But to be honest with you, I'm really not that. I really don't mind that much, because you put toothpaste on your toothbrush and it does clean. So there's not actually as if there is bugs or germs getting onto the toothbrush. That's what I personally think. I'm not sure. I might be wrong. So straight up, I would say use someone else's toothbrush. I'm not even going to talk about the other one, because straight up, use someone else's toothbrush. Wow, 96% majority again. To be honest, for interest's sake, I would actually want to hear what the 31% would say why they would wear dirty socks. But I would say a lot of the 31% are those that really care about their toothbrush and don't want to put someone else's toothbrush in their mouth. Would you rather shit bricks or puke slugs? Ooh, that's awful. I'm gonna be honest. Shit bricks sounds really, really bad. Like, it sounds so painful. Puke slugs, like puke. If you haven't seen my vacation vlog, I did puke in that vacation. We ate lobsters and it really didn't go well. Now, the feeling of puke doesn't really go well with me. I really don't like the feeling, but I don't think anybody likes the feeling of being nauseous. So straight up, I would say again puke. I'd rather say puke slugs, because if you shit bricks, that must be really painful. And I think it would be the pain that's in your stomach now. I don't want to think about it. So I'd say puke slugs, to be honest. Let's see. Okay, 68% again, and the majority as well. So we're smashing through this. We're doing well. It's 4 out of 4 we're in the majority. So hopefully you guys understand my why I say certain things. Would you rather pee yourself in public once a week or shit yourself in private daily? Nah, I'd say pee yourself in public once. That's really not that bad. Shit yourself in private daily. You have to change your underwear every day, and it would just be so uncomfortable. Pee yourself is really not that bad, because your pants get wet, and when you swim, your pants also gets wet. So I wouldn't say that's that bad, and it's once a week. So it's not every day privately. So, and there's a lot of people that I think there's a lot more than I think that there's people peeing in public. So I would say it's I would pee yourself in public once a week personally, because it's really not that bad. And sometimes I overthink these, but I really want to do good in this. This is actually really a scoreboard, I think, but I'm feeling really confident in this. So I would say pee yourself in public once a week. Let's see how it goes. Wow, more of them would shit themselves private daily. Okay, so that's our first one we did not get the majority of. Okay. Alright, that's not that bad. Okay, we can carry on. Would you rather always have to tell the truth or always lie? Now, this one I also heard a lot, and I've still not really got the answer I want to go with. It's difficult. Actually, it's difficult. Would you rather always have to tell the truth or always lie? I would say always tell the truth, because I myself doesn't really like to lie, and I don't really like to lie to people. So I'd rather tell the truth and be, let's say for an example, I rather tell the truth and get angry at or be mad at than tell a lie and be happy, because the lie stays with yourself. You carry the lie, and the more you lie, the more you have to continue on creating the story, and you have to stay with one story. So the more you lie, the more you have to change your story to stay with. And at the end of the day, the more you lie, you'll really forget your own story. So it's really hard to stay with yourself and keep up with the lie. So I would say always have to tell the truth. 81%, 19% would say lie. Okay, that's a really big majority. 81%, that's almost all of them. Almost 1 million people chose to 81%. Okay, would you rather never have internet access again or never be able to take an airplane anywhere again? Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you guys that I will never be able to take an airplane anywhere again, because the internet, I'm not really addicted to the internet. I really like to go outside sometimes, but I'm really not that addicted to the internet. But considering this YouTube channel, I'm really, I actually need the internet to upload videos and to work on my videos, play online, to record videos. So I really need the internet. So I'd rather say never be able to take an airplane anywhere else, because if you want to go into the same land or the same continent or the same province, you can just drive. It's a little bit longer, but you can still drive. If you want to go overseas, you can still take the boat. Now, it is a lot longer. If you want to, let's say I'm in South Africa and I want to go to, let's say, Los Angeles, or want to go to New York, I can still take the boat. It's going to be a lot longer and a lot more expensive, but you can still go to overseas. So I'd say never be able to take an airplane anywhere again. And that is the majority. There we go. Or never be able to. Okay, 77% takes the airplane. Okay, so the next one. Would you rather be in a real life version of American Horror Story or be in a real life version of The Walking Dead? Now, I don't really watch any of them, but I know what they're all about. Now, as far as I know, I can be wrong, but as far as I know, the American Horror Story is more of a mental asylum. That weird things. And then The Walking Dead is all obviously about zombies. I have heard about both of them. So, once again, I'm not thinking that hard about it. I'm going to go for The Walking Dead, because the American Horror Story is just really, really weird. Mental asylum people, it's a little bit more scary and dangerous than zombies. So I would say a real life version of The Walking Dead, because a lot of people, including myself, I don't know about you, but I have definitely thought about it. If we really would have lived in a zombie world, how would it have been? If surviving, you know, being alone, fighting, using different weapons to fight off zombies. What type of zombies would there be? Would it be aggressive zombies, or would it be zombies that are just walking through the city and doesn't really care about you? So I've thought a lot about it. I really don't wish it would happen. I'm honestly not hoping it would, but I would say between these two, I would say a real life version of The Walking Dead. 66% I would say as well. We're in the majority, because as I said, once again, I think a lot of people would like to feel the experience of how it is, but I'm going to be honest, I don't think it's going to be joyful and it's going to be entertaining, but it sounds good, but it's not good. I promise me. I personally thought to myself, everybody would like to have zombies, but I honestly don't want it to happen. So 66%, we're in the majority again. Now, would you rather only be able to whisper everything or only be able to shout everything? I'd say I would be only able to whisper, because what if you were talking to someone right next to you, then you have to shout? So I would say we'd rather be whispered, because you can always go to someone that's far and whisper to them, but you can't. Okay, like I would say whisper, because if you whisper, when someone's nearby, you can whisper to them. You can have a normal conversation. When someone's far, like you want to talk to them, or you want to tell them something, you can actually just go to them and whisper to them. But when you shout, it's easy to talk to people from a distance, because you can shout. That's normally what we do. But if someone's next to you, want to have a normal conversation, you have to shout, and that's really, really loud. That could be a lot annoying, really, really annoying. So I'd be saying whisper everything. Whisper everything. 82% in the majority again. Wow, I think we're really thinking this through. I'm thinking really good about this, and so far we only got one that's not in the majority, but if you're going well. Okay, would you rather run your tongue down a New York City sidewalk, or press your tongue into a stranger's nostril? Okay, so do I understand this right? Would you rather like lick the whole sideway of a New York City sidewalk, or would you press your tongue into a stranger's nostril? If you think about the bacteria, I'd say the nostril is cleaner, because the nostril only exists. I think the nostril is only dirty because most of the dirt in your nose, it's more of dust that's created in your nose to create the boogers. So I would say, it sounds weird, but I would rather say nostrils, because a lot of people would go walk in their own yard, they would step on poop or step on dead bugs, or they could step on something weird, and then they would walk over it, and then you have to lick that. But if someone's nostrils is only more of dust, so I think it's a lot cleaner. So I would say stick your tongue into a stranger's nostril. Let's see how it goes. 63% again. Okay, would you rather fight off a dog-sized cockroach or a horse-sized rat? You have a dog-sized cockroach, so it's a cockroach, a big cockroach, or a horse-sized rat? Oh my goodness. Okay, what size dog? Because there's a lot of different size dogs. There's a small like Chihuahua. There is a big like Labradors. There's big German Shepherds. So it depends. Horse-sized rat, that's just terrifying. That's really terrifying. I would say right off the bat, I would say dog-sized cockroach, because you're still bigger. You could still have the upper hand. Horse-sized rat is a lot bigger than you, and they can definitely run fast. So I would say fight off dogs. Okay, but it can fly. Cockroaches can fly. No, I'm sticking with it. I'm still fighting off dog-sized cockroaches. I'm sticking with it. 67%. Okay, we're doing well. We're doing well. A lot of people think the same as me. Or do I think the same as other people? Ooh, that's what would you rather. Would you rather immerse yourself in a bathtub of spiders, or a bathtub of tobacco spit? That is actually, I'm going to be honest, probably the easiest one I've ever read. Because spiders, I'm not afraid of spiders, but I do like to keep my distance. If I know that the spider won't actually do anything, like I'm 120% sure the spider won't do anything, I'd maybe pick it up. But I like to keep my distance from spiders, because you really don't know what's going to happen. I would say bathtub of tobacco spit, because really that's not bad. It's just tobacco spit. So that's all I can say. So tobacco spit, to be honest, 86%. That's the majority. That's more than the majority actually. 800,000 people, 858,000 people voted, and only 136,000 voted. It speaks for itself. Would you rather receive a lifetime supply of meals from your favorite restaurant, or receive a lifetime of free gasoline? Now, just as I read that, I thought of something, and I think I already know what my answer is. Now, if you have your own car, you would know that the gasoline is actually really not that nice thing to budget for, because the price keeps changing. When you have to take your tank full, you always drive around. It is something you have to keep your eye on the whole time. It's not something you can just forget. So it's sometimes annoying, and it can become really annoying when you forget about it, or you don't have not that much money, or you are working not at the best job. It's really difficult to stay updated on your gas. So, and receiving lifetime supplies of food, meals, that is really sound good. That picture also looks really good, but I would say it's not going to work out for me personally, because if I eat too much of something, I'm out of it. I'm really not into it anymore. It doesn't really look good anymore. Let's say McDonald's. If you eat every day McDonald's, it's gonna, I'd say maybe a month, 2 months, it would really be good, and you would really be excited to eat some. But I would say like maybe after 6 months, you'd be really tired of it. So honestly, and because it's your favorite food, you want to eat it and enjoy it every time you eat it. So I would say, I'm gonna say free lifetime of gasoline, because you can fill up anytime for as much as you want, and it'll be free, which is a plus point. And you can just drive around, do whatever. You can stop at any gas station and then fill up with gasoline. But your lifetime supply of free food, your favorite free food, really sounds good. But as I said, you would get out of it. It would really not be that nice anymore, and then you would just get out of it, and then it's for a lifetime. So I honestly think that's my personal reason, but I'd say receive a lifetime of gasoline. That's how it goes. 57%, just past the majority, just past the half. 57%. As I said, we're doing well. I'm actually happy with our performance. Would you rather have a photographic memory? I almost read that wrong. Would you rather have a photographic memory or be able to totally forget anything you want? That's interesting. Would you rather have a photographic memory? As far as I know, photographic memories are Alright, now photographic memory, everybody knows what's photographic memory. Photographic memory, as far as I know, it is something you see a picture of, or like I said, you photography, your eyes take a photo of something, and it remembers that for a very long time. Exactly that picture, it remembers exactly what's going on in the picture. You're able to totally forget anything you want. I'd say photographic memory, because a lot of things you can learn, you can put in pictures, it's a lot easier to learn. Be able to totally forget anything you want. So I'm actually someone that really easy to forget something small, so I'm actually already halfway there. So I'd say I have a photographic memory. 78% once again for smashing this. So in the majority again. Whew, that is really intense. I felt it was personally intense for me, but it was really fun and I really have enjoyed. So we're gonna end it off here. I think we did a couple of them. I think we only maybe did 15 of them. So we got in the majority of we got in the majority of them, and most of them. I think we only got in 1 or 2 of them. We did not get the majority. So I'd say that is actually a win if you consider this a game. But that's the main focus of this video. It's not gonna play a game. We're gonna do something different. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this Would You Rather. I personally have enjoyed this Would You Rather. It was really interesting. I'd like to do more of these. So definitely look out for the future. I'm really enjoying this Would You Rather, so there might be more coming up. Maybe next week we can continue on with this Would You Rather. I'm not sure, but we'll see. So this is going to be this Would You Rather. I hope you guys have enjoyed this interesting, doing something different video on my channel. If you have, smash that thumbs up button for more of these. If you have enjoyed and you'd like to see more of them, let me know. Smash that thumbs up button. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay updated and connected and notified on my channel as soon as any of my videos coming up. So I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Let me know how this was, if you agreed with me, disagreed on my opinions, and let me know how you guys did. If you'd like to do this yourself, play this game, let me know how it goes, and let me know how well you did. So I hope you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you all in a brand new video. Goodbye.